Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we collected crystal samples from the Naga, the Blood Elves, and the Satyr, and supposedly they are going to be examined by the Draenei at the Exodar. And I think we should sell some stuff because our bags are getting a little full. We probably have some junk to sell.
May you find what you seek.
Let's see what we got here. Do have a decent amount of BOEs now, which is nice. I think that should be good enough for now. I don't think we're wearing this anymore, so get rid of that. Yeah, and that should be good. Alright, so let's keep on going here. And let's continue questing Blood Mist Isle. Today we're going to have a chat with Tracker Lycion. I don't know if I pronounced his name correctly. The others look at this landscape and see only death, corruption, and adversity. None of those things are in short supply. True, but that view ignores the opportunities presented by our environment. I will not stand by and watch these opportunities go ignored, Shaman. With your help, we can demonstrate to the others here at Bloodwatch just how to make use of the environment and its creatures. Constrictor vines. A good woodsman makes use of every available resource, Shaman. Even the most bizarre creatures possess attributes we can use to our advantage. With Bloodwatch under constant assault from the Sunhawks, we're looking into a variety of natural defenses, including traps. The Lasher's thorny vines are perfectly suited to the construction of the traps I have in mind. The combination of sharp spines and deadly toxin will fell unwary attackers. Bring me the vines of mutated constrictors so that I can begin my work.
Be well. Each day is a blessing.
The bare necessities. As I'm sure you've seen in your time on Blood Mist Isle, very little remains unchanged by our arrival. My training and experience has taught me that even the products of an environment like this one can be put to use. With so few resources, we must rely on our ingenuity to provide for us. I've been supplementing our stores with meat from the bears that wander this island. With the proper preparation, it can safely be eaten. If you're going to be out in the field, why not help replenish our stocks? Alright, so I guess we'll get some bear flanks.
And your hardships few.
So the Draenei here at Bloodwatch can eat. And it looks like we're going to be making some traps from these thorny constrictor vines. So let's go do that. And I probably should make a couple of alchemy pots. Almost died yesterday to the satyrs, but fortunately we got away. And there has been some interesting news recently about a classic WoW PTR coming out soon. And supposedly they got a graphics update going with it as well to improve like the shadows and stuff. It's using like Direct 12 or DirectX graphic stuff that I don't understand, but supposedly increases makes the shadowing better in the game, which I think is, I guess, pretty good. I wonder if they're going to have any other changes implemented. Let's put on shields here, get a rock fighter weapon. We also hit level 16 yesterday. We upgraded Thundering Strikes, which was nice. Are these the bears that they want us to fight? Elder brown bears, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I'm interested to see if they bring back Classic. It's interesting that they're already talking about it. I guess TBC isn't doing as well as they thought it would. So, they're bringing back Classic, it seems. I didn't think we would hear about that for a while. But the Classic fan base community is, I think it's much bigger than the TBC community. It's always been like that. Because there was a big private server Classic community But there wasn't really a big TBC Classic WoW community. So, I think we'll be seeing some fresh Classic realms coming soon. Which is what people have wanted for quite some time. I think it's a little early though for it to come out. Like, people are just getting over Classic right now. Well, in my opinion, like, if I'm not too excited if like Classic comes back, like right now. Like if it came in like a year or two, I'd be like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to like play again. And I'd probably level a mage this time first. But I wonder if they'll nerf like mage AoE farming, because it's pretty OP in Classic. So I wouldn't be surprised if they nerf it, because you'll most likely see a lot of oh, we missed our. So we'll shoot some lightning bolts at him. Because you'll probably see a lot of mages power leveling people. So that's really all you've seen in Classic. There's the mutated constrictors. I think these guys are docile. These royal blue flutterers. Just rock this guy. Yeah, it's going to be interesting if they bring it back. I think that will hurt TBC a lot. Because a lot of people that are on the fence about TBC will probably just leave TBC and go back to Classic. So I'll be honest, like, I wasn't too excited about TBC because I never really played it. So it's not really nostalgic for me, but I would like to try, like, the raids and stuff. I've never like tried them before, and I don't really like flying. I've always been anti-flying, which is why I like Classic a lot. Classic WoW really feels like a world, you know what I mean? While TBC and Outland, it's just like everybody just flies around everywhere. It's, I don't know, the world's just really small compared to the Classic WoW world. I'd probably play Classic WoW again. I really enjoyed playing it the last like year and a half when it was like fresh. It was a lot of fun. And then right after we like took down KT, I kind of just I was like, okay, well I guess we beat the game, so I stopped playing. And then, yeah, I just kind of chilled out, stuck with the, you know, the leveling. So I've always enjoyed the leveling, it's chill. And it's new. That's one thing I like about the leveling, it's all new to me. Well, majority of it is. I've really only leveled as, like, an orc in Classic. And then, I guess I could say I've leveled as an undead as well. My first character was an undead rogue. That was during Wrath, so it's probably a little bit different. Okay, so we're looking for these bears. I don't know where the heck they are. Unless these moonkins. We're not getting very lucky with the drops either. I remember fighting these moonkins yesterday. We still got the herbs in the trees. I think we'll probably go back. That's our best bet. clearly not many of the thorny constrictors here or the brown bears. One thing I'm interested in is if a lot of the content creators will go back to Classic. I know some will. Some will probably ditch TBC and go to Classic WoW. So I think Blizzard really needs to, I don't know, just kind of, they got to be smart with when they release it. Because you don't want to just completely destroy TBC. And then, like, it's a lot of games. That's 3 different games right there. There's Classic WoW, TBC, and then they'll have retail, so. That's really spreading out their community. Oh, great. Okay. I don't know why I can't find any brown bears. Okay. Oh, we're using Flame Tongue right now. I usually use Rock Biter. Flame Tongue does a lot of damage. Seems like these, like, brown bears and... There's one, finally. So to say, they look kind of... seem to be kind of rare. Just thought it was kind of weird, because I seen a bunch of them yesterday. Now we're gonna pull more. Nope. There's a brown bear. Alright, this seems to be the zone to be in. Right over here. But one thing I know is I'll probably try out like a fresh server. If it comes out, that's like the best. Fresh Classic WoW server is by far the best server to join. Like, if you can join like right when it launches, it's a lot of fun. I don't think it'll be as like laggy as the last time that I did it, so it could be actually like a different experience. But I would like to participate in that for sure, like a beginning of like a fresh Classic WoW launch again. It'd be a lot of fun. I think all like expansion launches are fun. There's a lot of hype. There's tons of people leveling in like the same zone. It's gonna be cool to see like if it's different. So most likely it will be different than when we leveled in Classic, or leveled in 2019. Like, you won't see the 10-man groups doing dungeons, because that's got nerfed. You'll probably see a lot of mage carries though. But you probably will still see a lot of dungeon grinding, most likely. A lot of spell cleaves and melee cleaves. But I would level a mage for sure. That is what I would play, because they're a hell of a lot of fun in the first 2 phases. Because mages are just really good at world PvP. If you get engineering quick, you can like literally blow up, like blink in, sapper, like, you know, arcane explosion, and then just ice block, and blow up like entire raid groups with you need more mages and just yourself, but like if you're with a group of mages, you can literally blow up like an entire raid group with sappers. And you see a lot of that in the first 2 phases. And then once BGs come out, then the world PvP kind of chills. But those first 2 phases are a lot of fun. Devil Sword Mafia in Ungoro Crater is going to be a lot of fun as well. Like, I know some people hate on that, but there's a lot of classes trying to get that Devil Sword leather. So you'll probably see that again, like people camping Ungoro Crater. Another cool thing, there might not be layering. Like, that's huge, because that sucked. Like, layering was really crappy, but I think that just depends on what server you're on. But if I'm on a server, I want to try and hope to be on a server that is has a good faction balance. You don't want to be on a completely dead server. But like Classic, most likely you'll see Alliance get chased off of a server. Or Horde, depending on what happens during Phase 1 and 2. Usually Phase 2 is pretty brutal, and some factions get hit harder than others. And what happened a lot in Classic was a lot of Alliance players got overwhelmed by the Horde on a lot of servers. But I was lucky. I was on Fairlina, so we had a good amount of Alliance on that server, so didn't really have to worry about them transferring off. The drop rate on this is pretty brutal. You think they would all at least have like 1 piece of meat on them. I guess they want us to get XP. It looks like we're probably going to hit 17 today. Which is good. Probably get another rank of Thundering Strikes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Good move. Good move by Blizzard to talk about bringing Classic back. I'll probably check it out. Hey, you know what I might do? I might play Alliance. Because I always play Horde. And if I ever checked it out again, I would think about playing Alliance. And I would play on an RP PvP server. Because they seem pretty damn fun. Like, I remember when I was leveling the Hunter on Gropulus. And this was like right at the end of Classic. I was just like, we got to Stranglethorn Vale. Like, I got ganked so many times in Stranglethorn Vale by the Horde. I imagine the Alliance do the same thing there. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like, you could tell that it was an alive server. It had a good faction balance. Nice, we got some PoEs. Very good. Question is, would we wear these? Probably would wear these. But another question is how badly do we need these gloves? Probably don't need them that bad. I'd rather sell them. Because we need the gold, guys. I need to get my mount. We need an elephant. And we're getting a lot of BOEs, which is nice. By the time I hit level 20, which is coming, it seems to be coming pretty quick. I hope to at least be at 10 gold. And it's not looking that good at the moment. So that gives us another 10 levels to get another 30 gold, which is pretty rough. We're really going to have to pick some better, higher value herbs. But we're getting our herbalism up. Once we start getting that swift thistle, we'll be good to go. Oh man. I hate when they do this rain of fire crap. I love how you can just walk at him and look at him and he's just like, watch me cast rain of fire. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that's what'll keep WoW alive. There's always going to be people that like classic WoW. Like, I know, like, people have been literally playing, like, private server classic WoW for, like, almost a decade. And they just keep playing it. Like, people just love classic WoW. It's, like, I think it's honestly the best iteration of WoW. In my opinion. As an RPG. Like, it really feels like an RPG. TBC's kind of like that, too, though. It has that feel. But if you... The world's just small because of flying. Like, flying, I hate flying. Never been a fan of it. I don't mind ground mounts, but flying mounts just make the game... Like, makes the world small, and I just don't like it. Like, it bugs me when I'm, like, in a fight, and then some guy just flies down and ganks me, like... He's just up here. It kind of makes world PvP suck, but it's not like WoW world PvP was ever any good. But it's a hell of a lot worse with flying. That's kind of why I liked it when they in the new expansions like Legion and BFA and I think even Shadowlands right now. I don't know if you can fly in Shadowlands. Pretty sure you can. It shows that I haven't played Shadowlands in a long time. I probably should give it, like, go check it out a little bit. There's a lot of catching up for me to do. But I liked how they didn't allow you to have flying for the first couple of patches. And, like, kind of near the end, you could get flying in the new zone. I liked how they did that. And I know some people were like, I don't know, it's a little... Sometimes they keep it a little too long, but... I don't know, it just makes the world bigger. Like, I know, like, people want to get their stuff done fast. They don't want to take, like, years doing world quests. Which makes sense. Which is why I think world quests should be a little bit more, optional, kind of like what they did in Shadowlands. Kind of moving in that direction, I think. Alright, so what are we doing now? Like, literally slaying these things over and over again. I don't get anything. So we just keep on going. Just put our head down and just keep on slaying. The thing is, these aren't even corrupted. We're just slaying these bears. Maybe they are corrupted, but it doesn't say they are. But this proves the Draenei are meat eaters. I always thought that was kind of interesting, that everyone's a meat eater in WoW. I just thought it would be kind of interesting if they could make the... I don't know, just make like make them eat different things. Like maybe like Draenei's only eat, you know, fish and stuff like that. And plants or like, I don't know, some type of exotic meal. But I guess that would be a little too complicated. Because they literally come from a different planet. Like, why would they like eating bear? You know, they've never had bear meat before, you would assume, right? They're just like, yeah, it's meat. We got meat on our planet. We eat Ravagers. Here we go. I wonder if the Night Elves are... Yeah, they're meat eaters for sure. I know the Taurens are. The Taurens would be the ones that I would expect wouldn't be meat eaters. Because they're cows. Okay. So it looks like we are exterminating the entire population here. And we only have 3 flanks. I think we'll probably get the Constrictor vines before we get the flanks. It's my guess. Alright, let's lay the smackdown on this bear. Got a lot of these shards now. I think, yeah, we got like 26 of them. I think we can turn them in again, so I'll probably do that eventually. A lot of, like, mines here, too. Like, insane amount of mines. So we'll drink up again. But yeah, I would wait for that. 100% I would. I think the next time I do, like, a WoW Let's Play, it'll be, it'll probably be when they release a new, like, a fresh server. Like 100%, I would do a classic WoW fresh Let's Play again. Like, right when it launches. I think it would be a lot of fun. And then I probably would do, I'll probably do a Let's Play on the new if they do another retail, like, new expansion, I'm gonna give it a try, because this is like, I gotta see how they do this next expansion, because this is like their, you know, their Hail Mary right here. They're trying to, like, survive. And this next expansion has to hit, or we're like, I don't know, they're in a lot of trouble. Because they're losing a lot of people. So I'm interested to see where that goes. But yeah, we got a lot of Let's Plays right now going. Wow. Well, classic WoW. I think the Druid and the Hunter will be the next ones to be finished. And then I'll, I don't know, we'll see if Classic's coming out by the time those end. I kind of hope the Classic kind of gives me a little bit of time to finish those off before the new fresh servers come out, hopefully. Which I assume would be in December, maybe? I think a great time for them to do it is during the Amani, that Phase 5 TBC, or I think Phase 4, I don't know. It's the Amani troll phase, where it's just that one dungeon, that Amani troll dungeon. I can't believe I forgot what it's called. Zolaman, I believe what it's called. And when that comes out, I think that would be a great time to release Classic, because that's going to be the most boring phase in all of TBC. Because everyone's going to do that, like, week 1. Which is not a new thing for Classic. Week 1, usually a lot of stuff gets beat, but that's 100% going to get beat, maybe even day 1 for a lot of guilds. So I think a new Classic would be a great thing to release at that time. Nice, another BOE. This is awesome. Merc Sword of the Whale. Spirit Stam Sword. Not bad. That's a 2-handed Spirit Stam Sword. That's actually pretty damn good for, like, a human warrior. Because a spirit gives him health regen. And the Stam's not bad. Stam's always good. But yeah, I'm excited. Classic WoW coming back. Another thing I like about Classic WoW, there's a lot more elites in Azeroth. Like in Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms, there's way more elites. Because a lot of that got nerfed. And it also takes longer to level. Because TBC nerfed that too, like 1 to 60. Doesn't take very long. I think it's like nerfed by 15%. Which is why my hunter seems to be probably be 60 pretty damn soon. I won't say like that soon, probably a couple months, but it's much sooner than my druid, that's for sure. Druid took a long time. Alright, so it looks like we're back chilling with the Murlocs again. And we still only have, like, I think we're getting shafted here, guys. But whatever, they want us to hit level 17 today. Which I don't mind. I love the music in this zone. I don't know what that is. If that thing that I don't know if it's a flute or like I don't believe it's a flute. I've never heard a flute make a sound like that, but maybe it is. Yeah, this. I don't think that's a flute. Could be. Give us some stuff. Oh yeah, we got gifted an arrow up. We should probably be fighting. Starting to think Flame Tongue does more damage than Rock Biter. At my current level. 5 to 17 extra damage is a lot compared to only 4 extra damage per second. Oh, it probably depends. Probably have to like sim it or something like that. Thing is, I don't have like the details or any add-on like that, so it's hard to really know. Looks like we're almost done with these thorn guys, which is nice. We should probably use a bandage here. Stop wasting mana. I don't know what I would play in a Let's Play, though. Like, I'd go Horde or Alliance. Doesn't really matter, but I for sure play something I haven't played, a class I haven't played on the channel. Like a rogue or even a warrior, a mage, warlock. Those are all great classes. I think a rogue would be fun. There's a lot of ganking you can do from 1 to 60. Warrior's a grind. But that would be fun too. So we get to tank a bunch of dungeons. Mage would be pretty cool. Do a little bit of AoE farming. And you get invited to dungeons, like, really easily, too, as a mage. Classes that seem to have trouble getting invited to dungeons early on is, like, Hunter and, Rogue. Healers have an easy time. DPS druids have a rough time. Shamans do well because they can drop, Wind Fury Totem. Assume paladins do well too, as long as they're holy. But every other spec kind of has a rough time. You know, try Rockbiter weapon. See if it's any better. The thing that kind of sucks about Rockbiter weapon though, is it doesn't have that big like explosion that Flame Tongue has. Flame Tongue has this like, and you really feel like a shaman when you hear that sound. Reminds me of the Bonfire's Blessing buff that we had during the Midsummer Festival. All hail Jabroni, savior of Azurmist and Bloodmist, hero of the Hand of Argus, champion of the Draenei people. I wonder if we'll ever get a chant like that. I have to do a pretty epic quest to get that. It's a funny name he has too, Jabroni. And there we go. Our final vine down. Let's upgrade our Thundering Strikes. Now we got our critical strike is increased with our weapon attacks by 3% now. And now we just have to hunt brown bears. We have slain a lot of them. So I guess we'll just start heading down this way. I wonder if there will be an announcement of like when TBC is all said and done. I wonder if after like 3 months of Wrath, if they'll announce, hey, we're gonna release another TBC server. I doubt it. I'll be surprised if they do. So I think they're a little disappointed in TBC. I think the problem with TBC is they just don't release content like fast enough. I think that's the main problem with it. And that's why a lot of people like, because all you have to do, it doesn't take that long to get everything done. Like I know I haven't done it yet, and I haven't really been playing TBC that much. Well, the lack like endgame TBC. But a lot of my friends have, and they've been farming like all the raid bosses like Mag's Lair and Karazhan for a couple months now. So they're due for like some new content. And I can imagine like a decent amount of the player base is like that. But I think you're like either you're like raiding a lot right now, or you're kind of just doing what I'm doing, which is just like exploring the game and just enjoying leveling. Like I think that's like the two player bases. There's some people who just PvP. That's another like group. They like, get max level and they PvP, and like some of them raid to get PvP gear. I have buddies that have like alts that are maxed out, like pretty decked alts. It's just crazy. That's a lot of playing TBC. Leveling 2 characters, and then like raiding a lot on both of them. So yeah, I think it's about time they probably get the phase 2 rolling, and I wonder if the classic PTR is like slowing that down. Like maybe they're putting more manpower into or more resources, I should say, into classic, because they might think that classic will probably get a bigger audience than TBC. That is possible. I think that is 100% possible. The leveling is better in classic, in my opinion, just because it's, I don't know, it just feels like more of a challenge. There's more elites in the world, and there's more people in Azeroth. That's another thing, which makes classic better. Like that, like the problem with TBC is everybody's in Outland. Like a good chunk of the player base is in Outland, while in classic it's mostly it's the other way around. Like everybody's in Azeroth, so the world feels more alive. Yeah, they need to bring classic back pronto. 100%. They got to just keep classic WoW rolling forever. I'm telling you, they need to. It'll keep the game alive. And then like come out with like and then just keep the TBC and the Wrath. Like it'll be cool to see like if they ever have like re-releases of TBC or like a re-release of Wrath. I'm interested to see like how popular those expansions are. I'm really gonna like Wrath because that was like my first time playing WoW, so I'm gonna want to check that out. Give us some meat. Gosh, man. You get any meat? This is the same shaman from yesterday. Oh my gosh. You are the Draenei. Killed all the surveyors. You remember this? This is the same person, I swear it is. That we came up to when the surveyors were all dead, and we were like, and I was like, "Did you do this?" Got some herbs here. The good thing about this is we've been getting a lot of herbs, so it's always good. One thing I'm interested to do in this Let's Play is to see if I can join the Scryers as a Draenei. I don't think you can, because the Scryers are all Blood Elves. Like they're like the Blood Elf faction in Shadowwrath. And vice versa with the Blood Elf. I wonder if I can join Aldor as a Blood Elf. I don't think you can. I haven't looked it up, but it would make sense if you can. Like they're like, why would you want to join us? Like we're the Blood Elves. You know what I mean? You should go join the Aldors. Okay, supposedly there's a herb here that I didn't find. It's a Mage Royale. I want that. Where's the Mage Royale? Okay, there it is. I was standing on it. I'm telling you, herbs are sometimes a pain to find. There we go. Oh man, so that other text person is looking for bears too, which sucks. Because now with the bears, they're just getting destroyed. So now we have to, you know, move a little faster here. We need like 2 more bear flanks. I can't believe it's been almost an hour. I've just been slaying bears and flowers. But it's been good. I've been, you know, shooting the shit about Classic, like I always do. This reminds me of a Classic quest, like you just never get what you want. You gotta slay like 50 bears just to get 8 flanks. This is when I usually start getting flanks. If I complain a little bit, they sometimes give me what I want. I want to pick this up, but I know I'm going to get attacked by this flower thing. Oh man, why'd you gotta do that? Right at the end. Right when I was about to pick it. I don't think I'm gonna use Rock Biter. I just don't like it. Put it on Flame Tongue. Flame Tongue's, it's just more badass. I don't even care if the damage is lower. It doesn't seem lower. I think there's a chance for it to be higher and a chance for it to be lower. Like if you're only getting 5.7 per hit, then yeah, it's probably lower. But if you're hitting those 17.6s, you're just wrecking. And with that Thundering Strike crit, look at that. Look at that damage. 100% higher. Look at that. We're doing like 33 per hit. Thistle Lasher. I'm getting sick of these bears, man. Now we're gonna have to run through the Blood Elf City, which I'm not looking forward to. Because they got a lot of health. Some of them do. Oh, we're taking that chest, buddy. Because we need gold. We want all the silver bars we can get. Hope we get a silver bar. Come on, give us a silver bar. It's a lot of junk, but whatever, we'll take it. That junk right there is probably like 5 silver, I don't know, maybe like 10 silver tops. Alright, so here we go. Will we get a flank? I knew the bears would take a while. Oh, that was nice. Damn right we got a flank, and there's another one right there. We're getting another flank right here. Then after that, we're picking up the silver leaf. Come on, Blizzard, we deserve it. There we go. Looks like we don't deserve it. Still have to prove ourselves. Our herbalism is going up a lot, which is great. Looks like we're back in Saterland. I think we'll be coming back here eventually. I know there's like I don't know if there's an elite here, but there's There's a rare satyr in there that we didn't get to fight. I don't know if he's like considered a rare, but he's kind of like a boss. There we go, we got it. It's about damn time. So let's hearth back. Turn these bad boys in. Got a decent amount of XP today, that's for sure. Gonna be level 20 before we know it. Probably need to head back to the Exeter pretty damn soon. So we're piling up on a lot of BOEs, which is nice.
Open your heart to the light.
Alright, Constrictor Vines. Did you manage to get the Constrictor Vines? These seem sturdy enough to do the job. Thank you for your help, Squiddly Diddly. Your contribution to Bloodwatch's defense will not be forgotten. The bare necessities. How goes the hunt, Squiddly Diddly? This will keep us supplied for quite a while, and preparing it for consumption will certainly keep me busy. Thank you for your help, Squiddly Diddly.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
Alright. Okay, so let's go sell some stuff quick. Yeah, we got a lot of XP there. Like, just those 2 quests gave us like 3 bars almost.
You wish to buy? Trade?
Okay. Where's all that junk we picked up? There it is. Tons of junk right there. We got more mutated vines than that. Yeah, we got like a 20 stack right there. Anything else? Any more junk? Ship Beartooth. Mutated. Okay. Alright, that should be good for now. Got like 30 silver right there. But I'm going to be calling the episode here, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.